When the PAP stripped Pritam Singh of his Leader of Opposition title, the debate immediately split into two camps. One side called it accountability, the other called it political punishment. But for me, the more important question is simpler. Was this a smart move for PAP? I don't think so. Let's be clear, the PAP's reasoning isn't baseless. Integrity is the cornerstone of Singapore's governance. Singapore's political system places a strong emphasis on integrity, which applies to everyone, no exemptions. Pritam's conviction gives a clear legal trigger. Removing the LO title signals consistency. Leadership demands moral weight. That principle by itself is defensible. But politics is not just about being correct. It's about judgment, restraint, and timing. And this is where the move starts to look like a strategic mistake. Here's the issue. The PAP won 2025 election comfortably. 87 seats, strong mandate. No urgent crisis, no governance threat. Waiting until the next election cycle to simply not reappoint Pritam as LO would have delivered the same moral outcome without a fallout. Acting immediately risks winning on doctrine but losing on perception. To many Singaporeans, especially swing voters like me, this doesn't feel like neutral accountability. It feels like power exercised because it can be. In dominant party parliament, every motion carries symbolic weight. A lopsided vote doesn't just enforce rules, it highlights imbalance. Voters aren't WP diehard supporters or PAP loyalists. They want credible checks, not perfect fairness, but real balance. They want assurance Parliament isn't just a rubber stamp or echo chamber. When PAP moves decisively against the opposition leadership, even within the rules, it reinforces a lingering fear. That restraint is optional when power is absolute. That fear is politically costly. Worse still, the move misunderstands Pritam Singh's political position. The comparison between his case and Risa Khan's is often overstated. Khan's was a direct, open parliamentary falsehood. Pritam's centered on private leadership handling, claiming he urged correction but lack of proof. Supporters see moral high ground, a leader protecting his party, not himself. Instead of weakening him, this turns Pritam into a symbol, a David standing firm against the Goliath. In a system where opposition already faced structural disadvantages, that image resonates. It doesn't dismantle influence, it amplifies it among loyalists and even some neutrals. The damage doesn't stop there. By asking the Workers' Party to nominate a new leader of the opposition, PAP may have unintentionally strengthened the opposition. The LO role comes with visibility, resources, and a parliamentary airtime. It gives WP an opportunity to elevate new leaders, broaden its bench, and prepare for the next election cycle. That's not destabilization, that's renewal. A junior figure could use the platform to build profile, contest the places like Punggol GRC in 2030, and grow the party's appeal. So, what has PAP gained? If Pritam doesn't resign, and there's little reason to believe he will, PAP walks away with moral consistency, but no tangible political victory. Instead, they inherited three problems: a neonated swing voters, a strengthened opposition narrative, and a lingering impression of overreach. Democracy erodes not just from broken rules, but from rules wielded too eagerly. Without enough regard for trust and balance, a dominant party's truest strength isn't acting decisively, it's knowing when to wait. Delaying until the next election could have upheld standards, avoid symbolic backlash, reassure swing voters, and shown quiet confidence at once. PAP did not need to act now. Waiting would have preserved standards, avoid the martyrdom, reassure voters, and project calm authority. Acting immediately achieved none of those and risked all of them. That's why, in my view, stripping Pritam's leaders of the opposition title was not just controversial, it was a bad move.